If you sell me 4 million records worldwide, I'm gonna get 40 million.
Boom.
If you sell me 4 million worldwide off of your next 2 albums, that means you're gonna do 2 million worldwide off of each album. I'm taking that gamble. That's 40 million for me.
So that's why a label would hold
Yes,
on to her.
I would keep her. If I think she could sell, if she still has appeal, yes. Do I think she can still sell 4 million records? You're damn right she can sell 4 million records.
And to be honest, saying that she fucked half the industry, it's just kind of a more incentive to listen to her records. You think what I'm saying?
You're not killing
You
them.
think what I'm saying? You're not killing them.
The only man that's mad is Partisan Fontaine. Every other man that thinks that they can get that scratch is like, oh, she's experienced, she's lit, I'm going for it.
Right.
It didn't hurt Rocky and fucking Rihanna.
No,
everybody thought that Rihanna was fucking everything moving. The ASAP Rocky care? Nah.
No, not at all.
I'm good. As long as she's not fucking everything moving while she's with me, I'm good. If I break up with her and she starts fucking everything moving and I'm looking like the Don Dada, because she wasn't fucking everything moving when I was cocking her.
Still.
Exactly.
I think she's poison.
Who?
You think she's what?
Which one?
Poison?
Who? Which one?
The one we talking about.
Megan?
Megan? Okay.
Poison.
I didn't know if you was going if you was going to Rihanna because we mentioned this. I was just being clear. You talking
Poison
about
who?
Megan?
You think she's poison?
A lot of them are poison.
Bigger's like, I'm gonna put this shotgun.
But you talking about Megan right now.
But we're talking
Why do you think
about
she's poison?
Megan, I got you.
You sound like you have intimate experience.
I have intimate experience with the, not her.
With the
but
thoughts
with
like
the
that.
message
Okay, gotcha.
that she has put out to these little girls. You know? I don't think that little girls should have the message put out to them to, you know, be this fun time girl that why don't she put the message out who she really is? Megan Thee Stallion is an educated college graduate, you know, that went to one of the most esteemed black colleges that it was.
That was her mother's wish.
Why don't you rap about that? Why are you rapping like you a girl from the hood that's swinging on the pole? You never was in the hood. You come from a good family. You know what I'm saying?
She's never a stripper like she said she was.
Come on, the girl is a college graduate.
She ain't got good knees.
Educated
You ain't
girl.
got good
No,
knees,
she's not.
Megan.
How did she put herself through college?
Her family, she comes from a good family.
You don't got good knees, Megan. You capping?
What?
That's crazy. I didn't know what he
All of this
said.
is capping stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? She ain't Cardi B. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
only
She
one
didn't-
Cardi
she
B.
didn't, You know,
She ain't Cardi B,
come
there's
up-
only one Cardi.
She didn't
Only
come
one
up.
Cardi.
Only one Cardi,
She didn't
baby.
come up on the pole and come
love
from
you
the
over
hood
here.
like Cardi B. But even though Cardi B message is not right, no, anytime.
But you can accept that a little bit better because she really comes
Yeah,
from
from
that.
that,
And
right.
that's all and that's what she knows. So somebody like yourself, I'm saying, could accept that because you grew up in that. We're waiting for you to get more knowledge later.
Right.
That's real shit. But
Right.
you don't come from knowledge and then dumbing it down.
A little different. So with Cardi B, I don't like to jump it, but that is the point that you're making.
Okay.
All right, so this goes to drug dealer rappers, this goes to everybody. This could fit into all those angles. When you're in hell, these people, because if they were really that, they were in hell, and they realize it and they know it. And how do you then turn around and then make music that promote the same hell? You know, because the hell that Cardi B would have went through, that didn't get her record label. That didn't get her to where she's at right now. Her making some type of other moves got her there. You know, she didn't swing off the pole and get that deal. And we already know that because she was on Love and Hip Hop and all of that other stuff. She was making proper moves, you know.
Prior.
Prior to that. It wasn't living the life of tricking niggas, you know, inside the club
They got you to where you got. They got you to where
You know
you
what
are.
I'm saying? All that. And if anything, that was a nightmare part of your life. You know, that was a nightmare part of your life. Tell the world. Why do y'all promote to these little girls? Y'all got pictures of y'all tongues on each other, promoting some whole other stuff, and then promoting to the little girls to get dudes for their bags and their money. I mean, where are we going with this? You know, harlots have destroyed kings. So you trying to destroy me? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the fact. Harlots destroy kings.
Do you think? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Horrible people.
No, they're not. Sure.
Kings are horrible people to have.
Stop it!
Wait,
Stop it,
Space.
Stop it,
You
Space.
way off. You way off.
Let me tell you
You
something.
way off. You way off. right
Everybody
now.
play this position.
You way off.
y'all-
You way off.
Everybody.
But may I ask a
You way
question?
off, Space.
Why you
Position.
always cut Ghost off when he say that? That's his thing.
No, cause come on, man.
Y'all killing
my
this
nigga,
man.
there's
That one,
bosses,
he's
there's
way off.
workers.
He's way off.
That's what it is.
He's way off.
That's what it is.
He's way off.
Everybody don't want to be a king. But the niggas don't want to be a king
He's way
and
off
make
on
it
that.
and create a
Yeah.
kingdom.
He's
Don't
way
knock
off on
them.
that.
Don't knock them.
But he's saying if you become a king,
You leave it up to these other niggas.
I'm just
You
trying to
leave it
say.
up to these other
Okay.
niggas. We gonna be Amish people,
We
my
are.
nigga.
The kings
Ain't
do
nobody
I'm
gonna
just
inspire
saying-
to be nothing.
The kings
You
do
feel what I'm
very
saying?
good for people.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying what he's
So
saying
off
is.
Who's a good king?
We so off the point that I was making. We're not. That's not the
Tell me
point
the
that I
good
was
king
making.
story.
We're not.
David.
Of course, David, and you can keep going on
Solomon.
and on and on. You can keep going on and on. Jesus,
Facts.
we can keep. Again, we have missed the point. I was making a point, and we're not going to allow any forces to distract from the point that I was making.
Right.
So please let me finish making the
Finish
point.
your point. Finish your point.
Go ahead, bigger.
Harlots have destroyed kings.
Right.
Yeah, since the beginning.
If you are a king, that has been given to you by God. Space Ghost.
Come on.
Yeah, there ain't no come
Not by
on.
force.
If you are a
No
king,
king, not by
if you are a king that has been given to you by God.
No
Bang,
king
bang.
got it by force.
By God. Period.
Kings get passed down.
You don't get anything by force. In your mind, you might think that you're getting something by force.
If my
But
father
if
was
God
a king,
does
he
not
died, I
ordain,
become a king.
space,
That's not my fault.
let me
Space.
finish. Come on, man.
Space,
Space,
let
let
him
me
finish.
finish
Let him
making
finish.
my comment. Come on, man. What's up with you right now, bro?
Kings got-
Bro. What is up with you? What is up with you? You have already
not
taken
true.
us off the topic.
Space. Let the man.
Space,
Let me
finish.
speak, bro. Come on, you behind the camera.
Go ahead.
There's nothing we have that wasn't given to you by the Lord. Period. So don't take me off a topic again. Now, as I was saying, harlots destroy kings. If you are a king, that is a position that God has given you. And just like Adam, the devil gets to Eve. And when the devil gets to Eve, just like the word, somehow whatever goes on between her and the devil, now Eve comes back to man because Satan truly cannot come to the king direct.
Is Satan the king?
Space, let me finish. You could do all of that. You wanna do.
Do that later.
You know what I'm saying?
Do that later.
Satan is not a
Do that
man.
later.
We're talking
Do
about
that
men.
later.
We're talking about
Do
men.
that later.
Come on,
My
Space.
expert
Come on.
opinion.
We talking about men.
Come
Satan
on,
is not a man.
We talking about men.
We talking about men.
I'm gonna say this. To add to what Big is saying, I do believe the message that's being promoted is to destroy the family structure,
Absolutely.
I
which
agree with
is,
that.
in a sense, destroying kings.
Absolutely.
And it's also
Yes.
destroying queens.
Absolutely.
And future
So I
the
get
whole
princes.
black structure.
So I
the
get,
whole
I get what
family
he's
structure.
saying. I get what he's saying
That's a
because
fact.
that's not being promoted. You know what I mean? We don't have many artists out there that's saying, "Yo,
Positive.
I have my family, I have my husband, and I'm happy with this." We don't have that. We have a lot of people out there saying,
Hating.
"Oh, he's cute. I'm gonna try him tonight. Then I'm gonna try him later.
Hot girl
and then
summer.
The hot girl summer, and I'm twerking it there.
Got
Nobody
the
can't tell me
wild
nothing.
back.
It's a
That's
lot.
it.
It's
And what
a
mission is
lot
that
of I
promoting?
didn't have a
Destroying
daddy
the structure.
music. It's a lot of I didn't have a daddy music. You know what I mean?
But was Little
And
Kim and Foxy, I didn't have a daddy music then because
I'm not so
because
much
Kim was
Foxy.
talking about Kim
not
was
so
talking
much
about
Foxy,
drinking
but Kim-
babies
but
and
Kim, yes.
going crazy.
Not so much Foxy, but Kim, yes. And
Nicki
it's-
Minaj seemed to have some not having a daddy music too, but it had a daddy.
Because for them, I think there's a formula that they adhered to that they don't live by. You dig what I'm saying?
I can feel you. I'm just presenting
Right.
questions because y'all are drawing my mind, so I'm just curious.
Right. But at the
on-
same
on
time,
how y'all feel.
But at the same time, you're not really trying to hear a message when you sipping something and you in a club. You're not really trying to hear, oh, play this righteous shit right
I'm
now.
looking for the turn up.
You're not
I'm
really
glad-
looking for the turn up.
I'm glad
So-
he mentioned Little Kim and Foxy. That's a perfect example.
They started
How old were they?
17,
20s.
20,
Foxy Brown was 15 years old. How old was Little Kim?
early
Maybe
20s.
19, 18.
No, think Little Kim when she got with Biggie was like 16. They were again minors,
Impressionable.
impressionable.
Gotcha.
You think as grown women, sober-minded, that they would have decided to
No,
make themselves
no, because they're not doing it.
world?
No,
And
because
they
they're not
wanted
doing
money.
it. They're not doing it. And they're grown now.
So you think that Foxy Brothers, which I know Gavin and fucking Anton, I don't think that they felt like Foxy was making herself a whore to the world.
How old were they?
I mean, Anton, they older
One of them
than
is
her.
young.
I mean, Anton is older and Gavin is my age and she's younger than us. And I don't think, knowing who Anton is, and I knew Gavin from playing basketball, I don't think that they looked at her as putting herself out
Foxy,
there.
though, right?
Yeah,
She
but
was
they,
different from
but they were
Yeah.
behind her. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying, not
I
Foxy.
don't think that they looked at
Not
her
Foxy.
like those two dudes. Although she might have been sexy and talking drug shit, them two niggas is not saying I'm letting my sister be a whore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and
That's
I'm
a
not
fact.
promoting that.
Right.
And I'm not being her DJ
Right.
and
She
managing
ain't never
her.
spent no
and
Trina
putting
line.
her
Foxy
with.
was different.
She never
Putting-
dropping no Trina lines.
Yeah.
She's
Foxy
not
was
dropping
different,
as
yeah.
much as drugs, as much as shit she talking about hot spot and all that shit. It was a different type of wave than Kim saying,
what's so
I'm
funny?
sucking dick and
Yeah.
bitches is drinking babies and
Kim
all
was
of that.
straight
Right.
Talking like that.
When we romanticize things so much from a different era, the fact that y'all just said that is so like impactful because she gets that looped in of she started that wave of talking. But now that you think about it, there was a certain level of class to her shit.
Who's talking about Foxy and Kim?
Foxy.
Foxy.
Cause she gets looped in as, yo, you started that wave of girls talking like this, but
Not
when
at
you
all.
think about it,
Not at all.
She was more on, I'm
It
taking
was
the
Lil'
pack
Kim.
and
It
I'm
would've
doing
been
this.
that.
But
You
you
know
know
what
they
I'm
get-
saying? She was on that. She was more of a,
Firm
I'm a
bitch.
ride or die bitch.
Firm bitch.
This
Fact.
is who I'm doing. I'm a ride or die bitch. I'm
Fact.
sucking. That's the vibe. I'm
Yeah.
sucking your dick because you a real nigga.
Right.
I ain't sucking everybody else. That ain't my regular shit. And I'm not saying what she did.
That's
I'm
just- but
just
that-
saying the
yeah.
vibe that
Yeah.
was given. Foxy and Kim was two street bitches that bought two different vibes.
And but realistically, female rappers appeal. It's lyrical porn nowadays. It's lyrical porn. You know what I mean? In the same way where, you know, some wild shit on Pornhub might excite you, they're saying shit to excite those same minds. You dig what I'm saying?
But there's a lot more thug bitches I feel like that's talking thug shit on rhyming. Y'all don't think so? I think they're talking more thug shit than sex bitch.
Let's name them.
Rico Nasty.
There's a group.
shout out to DMV.
Girl
or-
Code.
Oh,
Girl Code's talking. They talking
Never
strong.
heard of them.
They talking strong
they-
shit.
I just started doing a little work with them,
Right.
which he know.
Right. Shout out to Girl Code.
Girl
yeah,
Code
they
talking.
coming up.
Girl code
I
talking
was just mad,
strong.
you know. I clocked in. I said, "Oh, all right, Tim's. They got the Tim's in the lumberjack. All right, cool."
They talking hard
I like
and strong.
that. Facts. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. But there's not many groups out there that's keeping their integrity or not promoting promiscuous behavior. It's not many.
But
It's
what?
not many,
Here's
bro.
the thing.
It's not
Do we
many
wanna hear them
female
girls?
rappers,
No,
period.
here's the thing.
Dude, you want to hear it though? That's
I don't
the
know.
No, here's the thing. I'm gonna
Go
tell you
ahead.
why.
Lauren,
If it's hot, if it's
love
hot,
Lauren.
Oh
Will we
my
ever
God,
see
he's about to
another
make.
Lauren?
He's about to. If
Will
you
we
get
ever
more
see her?
ghost writers, we'll get more Laurens. More ghost writers.
I don't care if it's ghostwriters. Will we ever see another one?
Yes.
I don't.
Will we
I
ever see
think
another
so.
one?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
we're gonna get another Lauren.
Yes. She's coming.
they haven't
Whenever they
haven't
decide to
promoted her
promote and
yet.
market,
She's
there
out
you go.
They haven't
Whenever they
promoted her.
decide to promote and market a
She's
new
not-
Lauren,
yeah.
when they feel like that's needed
Yeah.
and the marketplace is gonna buy it,
Yeah.
yes, we're gonna have another Lauren. There are Laurens out
just
there
don't
right
go with
now
their agenda.
that they don't think is valuable. Think about the music that we want to put out. Ed Sheeran put out nothing but black R&B music that they said would not sell. Back when Katy Perry and them was popping, they said hip hop was dead, but they used every rapper to sell records.
Facts.
So whenever they feel like Lauren is needed and is gonna make money like a Badu, we don't have another Badu, but when it's time, they're gonna promote another Badu and they're gonna make money.
Yeah.
History repeats
You,
itself.
you know what's the funniest thing about this culture? I gotta say this. That people come up with so many different statistician or markers that they have to hit to you gotta say this to sell records. You gotta say this to sell records. But if you look at the top, all the top people ain't talking about none of this shit. They're not talking about none of this shit. Even on the hip hop side, none of these trap rappers could touch what J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake is making, and they don't talk none of that shit.
But they told
Who is telling them
The
that
same-
they have to rap like
the
this?
same people that told Cole. Remember, Cole's first record was A Star Is Born on Jay-Z's album, and that's how they put Cole to the world, right? Then Cole had to take his marketing and take that fame and say, not him, but the marketing, I'm going the college route and the band route.
Right.
So they tell you to go this route so they can finally put the eyeballs on you. Go
Remember
ahead.
what I said earlier? Huh? No, but remember what I said?
No, I'm
He had a wave
gonna
because he was-
address that after
Yeah,
my man
but yeah.
speak.
But remember what I said?
I got you.
Remember what I
though,
said
but go ahead.
earlier? What was the rapper starter kit when we said Mace and Cameron had to get the chain, the car, and everything? Now when you come with Cole, he's wearing guys that was dressing flashy. Mickey Fax came in. Remember that?
Drake wasn't dressing flashy.
Corey, Corey
To
Guns.
this
and all-
day, I don't think there's anybody that wants to dress like Drake,
No,
to be honest.
no.
I don't know anybody.
You don't see the chains as much, the cars as much now.
Right.
It's more of the vibe. Like you see the dancing now with the young dudes. You see the gun talk, the hood shit. But the rapper starter kit faded out. And
They
that-
still have it though.
I mean, they do.
When they show up, the money
Nah,
bag
but-
Yo's, the Yo Gottis,
But you know why?
DJ Clues, the fucking
money-
50 even got his jewelry on.
Right.
Niggas got it.
But that's a different element now. But that wave that came in slowed it down. Like Moneybag, I literally saw that guy go everywhere with 50K in a Louis bag. That was really his thing. And they wouldn't let him in the clubs to perform.
That's cool.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
saw Jim Jones do that.
Yeah.
Way before he did.
Bro, I said, I ain't know Jones did that before.
Oh yeah. He started the money back. Shout out to Jones.
Well, like
But-
we said, like I said before,
Trendsetter.
Trendsetters start in Harlem, all on from Queens. We got just make it known. Trendsetting starts in certain places. Some people take it and they move because now we're talking years later. Mad niggas is giving Jim Jones credit for starting
Fact.
mad trends
Fact.
that
Lot
he
of
never
fact.
got credit for before.
How-
Shout out to Jim Jones because I didn't give you the credit neither, but you definitely should have got it and deserved it.
Shout out to Jim.
Shout out.
But I gotta say, the Kings,
You get credit for
the
a whole
Kings
life.
come from Brooklyn. The kings come from Brooklyn.
Here we go. What you said, Bigger? Because he said the kings
The
come
kings
from.
come
No,
from
what
Brooklyn.
did you say?
You're not
Bigger?
gonna debate
'Cause they
that.
always, no,
You're not
Bigger
gonna
said
debate
something else
Bigger,
about
Bigger,
Jim
Bigger.
Jones.
You're not gonna debate that, right?
He
The
wasn't
kings come
talking
from
about
Brooklyn.
that.
The kings come from Brooklyn.
That's something different.
Kings
The
County.
kings. The kings come from Brooklyn.
Kings County.
The kings come from Brooklyn.
What is he
Just
saying,
say
Bigger?
it.
It
Just
sounds
say
like
it.
propaganda.
Just say it. The kings come from Brooklyn.
It's something I don't know that's
When you
going
talk
on.
about kings,
Kings of Harlem people, so Brooklyn.
God will turn his back on Brooklyn. So yeah, the kings come from Brooklyn because God will turn his back on
the
Brooklyn.
kings come from Brooklyn. I'm just saying.
Because you know what
Kings
county
come
he's
from
from?
People, they come
Queens
from Brooklyn.
County.
The kings come from Brooklyn.
Kings County, nigga.
It's what it is. I do want to say this in closing. When you're making music, it's always more appealing when your message comes from your soul. I know what it sounds like when people tell you, yo, you know, you need to say this, you need to say that, be more appealing, be more that. But that's the definition of selling your soul. When your message is corrupted for the sake of making money, when you alter who you are for the sake of making money, you're selling your soul. Remember that. Don't sell out, but sell out.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.